Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in Week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie from UNC. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running back, motioning right. Herbert from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. There's Darian Porter in on the stop.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB in you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First off, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments and the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go play action. Here's Smith. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Brown on the inside give. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, watch him right there, watch him right there. Hey, we go,
He has the touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now Herbert again. Catch made underneath by Pat. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Hey, Kapler. Let's go.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he's going to score on the Big 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Kate, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. Hauled in left side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
Johnston. A gain of 14. First down, Los Angeles.
Herbert on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air, Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, Herbert. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers lower the deficit to a single possession. That one right down the middle. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
At the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That's completed out to the right. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. From the red zone now. He's got it. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders throw their early lead to 13. T. Higgins the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Chargers 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Caught, nice game left side. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 41 yards. And the Chargers first down.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. He put everything he had into this one. Caught just shy of the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Here's Herbert. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Herbert throwing again. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Chargers make it a 1-score game. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. From the gun, Smith. The left side, caught by Higgins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Hot quick right side. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Raider first down.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
And again, it's Smith. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing third and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing from the gun. That's there, he's got it! And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
White on first and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 9-yard line.
White again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on third and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal. Here's Smith. Dialing up a receiver screen. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 13-point lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Herbert from the gun. He finds Johnston. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 45 yards. First down, Chargers.
Running back sent in motion. First down from the red zone. Near the goal line. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers make it a one-score game in the first half. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. A low-hit Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Connects on the crosser. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. More slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll try it right with Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Raiders, needing 8 on 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're taken down right along the 30. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for another Las Vegas.
Working inside the red zone. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. T. Higgins the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He just throws this one away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. It's Herbert once more. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times can't get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Herbert to throw once more. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
10 at their own 10-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. A give left side to Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it. But it was right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Hey, here we go, hey. No ball. Bring that shit. Hold on.
Shotgun handoff for Mostert. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
There we go. You know what? Ready, set.
From the gun, Smith. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That's why these coaches get paid, Kate, what they get paid. You got to make adjustments. That's a different look at defense than the one we saw in the first half. And you got to keep fighting, keep scratching, keep clawing, because that effort is going to be key here the rest of the way.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, set. Along the line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Trying again, following the sack. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. Herbert here, 3rd and long. Finds the in route, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Herbert throwing on 4th down. Trying for the deep ball. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10. It's a give to White. Has a lane inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for Raiders first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Again, this is White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. This one's taken in by Thornton. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Brown on the carry. And he's stopped out of the 16 after a small gain. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the 16. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Carlson now to add 1 more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
42. Chargers 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
Los Angeles.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game.
Chargers 28.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. No give. It's Brown headed right. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. It's White on the give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
1. An extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. 3rd down coming. Out of the gun, here's Smith. This connects with Higgins. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Ready! 390%! 10%!
Going with Brown on the ground. Jukes one defender, and he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down, Smith to throw. That's low and bounces short of his man.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, it's Smith. On target to Thornton. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing on third, Smith. This one finds Thornton. Will be touchdown short of the marker, so fourth down coming up. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Carlson's kick is good, and that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Harris, the motion man here. Herbert on 1st down. Flush down now to his left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. 39-yard line.
2nd and 6 now. Chased out to his right. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Herbert from the gun. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Yards to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ray. Ready?
Herbert throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
Running back sent in motion.
Home control.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. That one's good to McConkey. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Looking slant route complete. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, here we go. Go, go.
Smith on 1st down. He finds Brown right side. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders moments away from a 2-0 start. Second and 3 now.
Middle. There we go, Sonoma.
And again, it's Smith. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 3rd and short.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on, set. 3 set.
On the ground, Brown. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Carlson's kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on first is Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
13 yards. It's 2nd down.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They're going to pass it here. The back grabs it. He has the touchdown. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders push the lead to 20. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Second and 10 now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Line. Hey, Ray. 5-9. Go.
1st and 10, Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Herbert to throw once more. Completed here to Johnston. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
Now Herbert again. And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. Hits the 20. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, 30, 40 yards into his return, and then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
And what a return to add to that list.
So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.